Alright, we're going to do a little tutorial here with Emma, and I'm going to ask Emma how her lifestyle is, because it's really important to know what the lifestyle of the person is and to do makeup accordingly to their lifestyle, and not do makeup for what I think I like, and then she'll be uncomfortable and not being able to wear it and enjoy the job, right? Or learn anything. She'll be very uncomfortable with it. So Emma, what's your lifestyle? What do you like on makeup and the different times, and what is your focus?
My focus, I do go for more gothic at times, but when it's something formal, I usually go for lighter makeup. Yeah.
What's the part on your face that you like to feature the most?
My eyes, probably.
Your eyes? So you usually have nude lips, natural lips, or you like your lips done too?
I don't really care about lips that much. I just go with the eyes most of the time.
Right. Just a little moisturizer on the lips to keep that moist, and okay. So today you were mentioning to me that you would like to clean up a little bit of the brows. And many people is always asking me about brows, and I love brows. Now, I like to do brows for the person, not for the ideal brow. But one good thing that I learned is this little stencils, okay, that you can get in the drugstore. So you can get them anywhere in the internet. I've been using the ones from Senna. These little eyebrow shapes can give you a guideline, okay? It's certain guidelines that they're good for, different people, different faces. And these guidelines, we can try two of the ones that I have here from Senna. So let's see what best fits her shape of face, right? That's a little too high for her, so we're gonna scratch that one. And I have a feeling that this one is gonna be a good guideline, yep. So the ideal eyebrow, they say, whoever the expert was, the ideal eyebrow should start at the end of the nose, right? Right here. Now, the middle of the eyebrow, the arch, should be, if she looks straight to the camera here, right outside the outside of her eye. Now, the thing is, her peak is a little more of a straight eyebrow. We're just going to enhance it a little bit and clean it here. The end of the eyebrow ideal is there. So it kind of cuts right to the edge of the eye, right? And there. Now, that's a very critical place, because if you go down on this arch right here, you can droop the eye. So if you want to lift up the eye, I mean, she's young and she doesn't have any problem with drooping anything, but you can always leave it a little shorter than this angle. And what I do, I recommend, is to mark. So if you have this little arch, this little mold, so you can mark your points, right? You can mark right there. And this arch is a little high for her, but I'm gonna mark it right here, right? And she ends over here, so that way you know you have a little guideline. Now, if you wanna twist the brow, like what we're gonna do with her, what I recommend, first of all, I would like to sanitize the area first and put a little wheat chaser afterwards, so any little swelling or anything from the little follicles can be, saved from not getting infected when we put the color on it. This will be the high point that we actually mark. Here is her inner eyebrow, and then we did the mark right here, right? Because she ended up from there. I just lifted it. I'm gonna just feather it out really, really, really lightly. I like to do eyebrows very natural. They need to look like hair, because if not, just a big blank. So here we go, and I like to lift up. When you stretch the skin, it's a little easier for her so it doesn't hurt. Are you okay there?
Mm-hmm.
She's good. Most people cry and it's a disaster. And just clean it up. I don't think we should get into the form of the eyebrow. I like to see some natural hairs too, so it's not pull it out. Pull it always in the direction that the hair grows, and when I stretch, it's up in that hair. Ooh. And then we're gonna mark this one. This one it's a little more. It's got a little more going on. So, and it's got a little more going on the top. So we're gonna do a little cleaning. Just a tiny little bit. And everybody wants to do the eyebrows always both sides the same. We know both sides the same. We will be like a robot. So I personally leave one just the way it is, just clean it up and shape it. I personally like the more natural look because I think life is that way, people. And we clean it up. Now when I do the form again, I'm stretching it like I said. There we go. I think, see, it's a little red, and I usually just leave it alone for a minute so that way it can settle down, and I focus to put my moisturizer on and so on. She just has a little more up on top that I think we need to move out of here so that way that will match a little better to the other one. It's not such a big difference. And this is the arch, and see how this one is a little more, there we go, and here is the peak. It's a little wet, so it's not showing so much. And here. And you can always brush this off so you don't walk around with big dots. So here we go. We did one of the eyebrows. We can always correct. I like to see when a full makeover is done because that way we know what's the strength. Little tiny strokes. And I like to use 2 or 3 colors because the hair is never one flat color, and that's usually a giveaway. When you see an eyebrow on a flat color, there you have it. You can tell that the eyebrow is not, the hair is a painted eyebrow. So, and if you do those little marks, try to do them with a little lighter color so you don't have these big marks there. And we're gonna go out to this little point here. Then when you go in with your foundation, you can erase any marks anyway. Like I said, 2 or 3 colors. You can do this with powder, shadows, you can do them. I know Emma really likes eyes and eyebrows, so we're gonna focus on that. And you can do it with waxy pencils, you can do it with gels, you can do it with these tiny little pencils that they sell. You can do it with powder. If you don't really want to buy the expensive eyebrow kits, then just choose some eyeshadows that they match your hair color, that the color that the eyebrow that you choose. In this case, we shouldn't match your hair color because then she have blue eyebrows. So that is basically a nice clean eyebrow for her. And I choose 3 tones, and then we can finish them up after we do the foundation.